Good morning. You're in the back room with Becky. It's a terrific Tuesday, and I am repping for one of my Plus Industry colleagues, Yolanda Zealous in Atlanta, has the book out, Big Boned Women. And when she was here doing our workshop, some people want a t-shirt, but you can order them. They're gorgeous. The big conversation piece when you're out rolling around and people see the shirt, the first thing it's black, and then the white contrast. A bit of a fashion statement, I must say. So went on with black pants, some jeans, or some capris, or some leggings, and it's quite of a silhouette, I must say. The black and white really makes it for me. Anyway, today is a terrific Tuesday. What are you doing to create your own wealth? And when you get there, will you act accordingly? Speaking of acting accordingly, we're here to talk about them other BBWs, the basketball wives. I think a lot of times that the things that are done for publicity or for the camera in the heat of the moment because of unresolved issues, hurt feelings, just rage about something else. It may have nothing to do with what you are going off about. This is a ghetto psychology for you. If you see a woman that will fly off the handle, don't care about injuring herself or nobody else, that might not be the one you want to sit in the chair with. I keep telling them, look, you can tell, it's like that girl Keisha sat in the chair when Evelyn came after her with the wine bottle. And I was like, she did not grow up in the ghetto. She did not grow up in the ghetto, and she would know, bitch taking her earrings off, somebody get, oh, it's me that's finna get whooped. Now, Jennifer, I like to say in her own defense, I just can't even, I hate bougie bitches. People that have arrived at some level of success that's looking down their nose at somebody else. Your house ain't good enough. But you stayed there. When you didn't have no money and your husband froze your account. I'm talking about Jennifer now on the Basketball Wives. And she knows why. She has issues too. She passive aggressive. If she had half of the stones that them girls that came from the hood did, she would be saying what's on her mind in a way that's going to be most effective. If you're done with the girls, you can't get past it, you talk too much, and you came back there, you ain't got no fist in your glove. So you're just a shit talker. Now you want to sue people. Well, pretty much you put yourself in danger. You knew that Evelyn wanted to whoop you, and you still win. You still with these sidebars talking about people. And it keeps coming out. You are not a likable. My prediction, your company will fail based on the way that you represent yourself to your studio audience. We buy lip gloss, we wear it, okay? Big girls, little girls, skinny girls, girls that live in the hood, girls that live in the mansions, girls that live in the condos, girls that live with other people. Buy lip gloss, okay? I got a problem with this status crap. I was not raised in poverty. So, money is a means to get what you need to do the things that you need to do. It doesn't give you more intelligence, doesn't make you more powerful. It doesn't assure you a position in life that demands and commands respect. Because I see these women every week on TV with all this money, all these designer labels and stuff. And you're rolling around in the ground like alley cats, jumping across tables like Ray Charles in the movie. At least he was jumping about his money. You jumping because she said something that hurt your feelings because it hurt your girlfriend's feelings. What is this, junior high school? And then, I have to take responsibility for my company members. And if one of them embarrasses themselves in public, they embarrass all of us. Now, Shaunie, I think you started off to do a good thing. You wanted to show that we're just like y'all. We just got a little bit more money. No. Because if you were just like us, you would know the rules of engagement. Now, there was some discussion amongst me and my sister cousin, hey there, about how they set people up. I kept telling y'all, this is a social experiment. And why do they use women more than they use men? Because we are guaranteeing you some drama, baby. Yes, ma'am. All them hormones jumping around, egos jumping around. You put a diamond on the heifer's thing, and she think all of a sudden she has been crowned the Pope or the Queen. And cause my rock is bigger than yours, you sit down and listen to what I got to say. I never seen such disrespect. And now don't get it twisted. I grew up in the hood. I was raised middle class most of my life. When my parents divorced, I was in a different situation. I came in here like, hi, my name is Becky, what's yours? They looking at me like, you funny talking girl. The new kids on the block, watch your back. Stop going into situations thinking because I dress a certain way and I speak a certain way, they must bow to me because I know more than them. And Jennifer, you're not that smart. I know. I'm spending a lot of time on her because if it was Monday, she would be my miserable mention. And then it would be Shaunie. Shame on you, Shaunie. You're making money off misery now. Because them is some sad, unhappy, conflicted women. Now, some of them are taking advantage of their opportunity, like Tami. Tami's getting herself straightened out so she can make it out there in this work. Because she knows she can't keep jumping up in people's face and scaring them and think people are going to be like, oh, that's okay. Hell no. I don't want to do business with people I'm scared of. That's like thugs and Jimmy Choo. Say that with me. Thugs and Jimmy Choo. I don't care how many different designer labels you put on your body. You basically a walking billboard. I don't mind being one sometimes. Big Bone Women by Yolanda Zellis. Get the book. But if you're going to represent something, I would hope and believe and pray that you would do it in a way that's going to be conducive to somebody else's elevation or edification. Because all this show, all they saying is black women is violent, black women is angry, black women, you dress them up but you can't take them nowhere, they're promiscuous. And speaking of promiscuous, what you say? I want to take one and no one. That's some of the stuff you hear me talk about. I done passed through that. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Different woman, different world, different life. But that little girl, Royce, the girls come there call it thirsty. I was like, she just man hungry. Just got to have a man stuck up on her. And it's nothing wrong with wanting and desiring a relationship. But, oh, next week, I told y'all she got issues with her daddy. That's why she attached herself to every man that treats her kindly. Message. Don't be stupid big girls. I mean little girls too. Just because somebody treats you kindly, they supposed to treat you kindly if you're a kind person. You don't have to go with everybody that smile at you and take you out to dinner. You don't got to go to bed with them. You want respect? Respect yourself first. Royce is in, I can count at least 4 different relationships that she has been in since it's been about 3 or 4 since she's been on the show. And she's not an original basketball wife, in case you forgot. Yeah. It just kind of saddens me because I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I apologize to the wives of America who are doing their due diligence and taking care of their homes, their families, and their husbands and they're not spending all the damn money. They have better things to do than shop and drink in the middle of the day. And I know that's just a part. This is what I'm saying about a social experiment. If you put people that have a conflict into the same room, you can't have drama without conflict. And this is what makes the show. Now, is this something we want to see on every doggone show? Women, oh, God. It's making me become a better me. And I hope that's the lesson. This I tell the young ladies that are in my circle, this is what not to do. We stopped watching Bridezillas after they got the... I said, it's not about the wedding, baby. Look how that girl is behaving. You are blessed to have a helpmate in life that wants to marry you and give you his name. And this is how you represent him, by showing your ass, acting unkind, drinking like a sailor and cussing like one too. Now I know I have my days I get loose. I don't have no husband. I don't have no boyfriend, no fiance, no significant other right now. I'm married to my company. But these women have some opportunities of a lot. Give me a TV show and let me see what I would do. Honey, some children would get education. Some bank accounts would get some investments. Some people would be getting some therapy. Some workout and fitness, some health. And I'm out there. This paper chase, dream chase, whatever kind of chase you want. I used to say the paper chase initiative. That's what I'm on. 2011 to 20 whatever. I'm running long and hard till it's time for me to go to heaven. But if you out here and you running long and hard and you still in the same place, it sounds like you is just on a treadmill, honey. You ain't going nowhere. Get out and run around your yard. At least you out in the fresh air. Touch the ground with your bare feet sometime and get grounded. Remember that you are not a star in every sense of the word just because you're getting some attention. I look, all those ladies, Shaunie, you know, she does some incredible things for herself. I think she's an incredible mother, but I think she's a little highly weird. You making money off this stuff, and then you act surprised when they act a fool like that. Did you just... You stop that. You know you saw those girls getting ready to cut up. They got strict orders, though, you know. But Evelyn is loose cannon. I mean, I think she borders on psychosis because she blanks out. When you got that kind of race, something bad happened to that little girl. Something bad happened to her, and she needs to get in therapy. I'm serious. You know, I don't know why the minority community act like behavioral health and mental health is a bad word. Crazy is a bad word where I come from. Now maybe she gonna run up on somebody crazier than her, and that won't be good. You know, Jennifer, all she could find was a misdemeanor. There was no bruises, no scars, you know something about the law. That's why they ain't sweating. But Ocho ain't gonna be having this, and you know, his money ain't. I keep trying to tell y'all, just because they get a baller don't mean they got a baller that's at the top of his game is making them multi-millions. He might have $1 million or 2 or 3, but he ain't got T.O. money. So now you just reflect on that. He spent a lot of time and energy out here hoe chasing and speaking his mind when he should have been keeping his mouth shut and having some consistency and staying on. I'm talking about Ocho Cinco, Evelyn Lazaro's future husband. Oh, God. I'm surprised he ain't just snatched her and said, girl, if you don't sit down and stop showing out like that, I'm not going to marry you like this. Get some help. But he kind of crazy, too. So, you know, now, y'all, please don't have no babies right now. Jennifer, I don't know what your future is, but I don't see you back on the Housewives. I don't see you back on the Basketball Wives because you're just like Sheree. You're messy. You've accomplished a few things, but you ain't all that. You haven't cured cancer. You haven't created and implemented world peace. You can't even cure insomnia or nothing. What is you? You made some lip gloss, and she's a flirty pole girl. You have her to thank for bringing the stripper poles into our houses. I ain't saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying this is how her mind works. Maybe she was a stripper in her other life, but you won't hear it. But I bet you dig around enough, you might find out. I'm just saying. If you floating on your good looks and that's all you got working for you, please go back to school. Please, looks fade. Tight asses get wide. We get cellulite. The nipples just pointed up there. It costs money to keep them pointed up there. Keep your head to the sky. You know, just stop this craziness. If you're going to represent black women in America who have arrived or who are married to basketball players, professional basketball players. So this ain't like you in college. Stop acting like y'all done had a dorm party or you know, Animal House for girls. Yeah, they could just label all of them the Bad Girls Club and then be done with it, because that's what it is. Nope, I don't think all of them are bad. I think all of them have had some bad circumstances. And even in spite of the fact that they're living blessed and fortunate and privileged lives, they still upset about stuff. You in the back room with Becky. It's still a terrific Tuesday. They've been behaving terribly over there on Basketball Wives, but all the BBWs don't act that way. I thought it was kind of funny that they say BBW for the Basketball Wives and BBW for the big, beautiful women. Don't get it twisted, because we are not the same. And if you out there acting like that and you can afford the red bottom shoes, you can dress yourself up. But if you still acting like a chicken head, you're just a chicken head. As always, peace and love for the people. All that money and no sense.